right. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Swoosh. Really got to get that on a keybind or something so I can do it without minimizing the game. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. I was, generally with these streams, I've been trying to keep up a good variety not play the same game more than like twice in a row or so. You guys have been loving Outer Wilds. Not a ton of engagement in the chat, but that's okay. The view counts have been crazy for me. And both during the stream and on the VOD. So, if this is what you guys are here for, let's keep going, shall we? I'm here for it. All right. So, there are 2 tasks on my to-do list today. We want to check out the Sunless City. We checked out the Hanging City. We found a little bit. There's apparently still more there. Let's update our computer. Nothing to update, apparently. That's fine. So we went to the Hanging City last time. Apparently we have found everything that needs to be found there. So today I want to tackle the Sunless City. And probably attempt again to get to, I want to get to the vessel, but to get to the vessel, we need to find a way to avoid the anglerfish. We managed to get to the 3rd escape pod and to what's his face's ship by following the audio signals, but that did not help us when we were trying to get to the vessel. So we need a more concrete method for avoiding the anglerfish, I think. In particular, when we're going near a portal and you can see that there are fish like right inside, it just doesn't work. So, although this says there's nothing new here. The blindfold rule was added because real... Wait a minute. Real anglerfish are blind. They're blind. But they chase me. They must hear me. Oh no. Oh no. Does this mean if I leave my ship? Does this mean I have to leave my ship? Oh, I hate that idea. Well, we will deal with that when we get that far. Right now, though, I want to go check out the Sunless City. So that is the first thing on our list. And we learned the hard way, do not trigger autopilot until you are out of the atmosphere. All right, here we go. Going to Ember Twin, and we have to move kind of quickly because the Sunless City quickly gets blocked off by sand. Although it looks like the sand hasn't started transferring, which is interesting. All right, here we go. Coming in. Let's just get down. What is that beam? Is that my... Oh, that's the beacon. The distress beacon. Let's get down to the planet first. Beautiful. Okay, Sunless City is 124 meters away. let's get moving. I'm not entirely sure what the best way down there is. Huh? What's this? Interesting. Okay, the sand is going, so we gotta hurry. Sunless City down there. I don't know offhand what the best way to get there is. Knowing that, this is probably going to take a couple trips to figure out the best route. But that's okay. Okay, let's go this way. 107. There's a canyon. Here we go. The gravity cannon. That's probably a good place to start. Whoop. All right. The Sunless City, 120 meters. Actually, 80 meters. Shoot. All right. Whoa. Okay. Okay. No, this is fine. Right. It's currently on the interloper. We don't care about that. Whoa! Wow, I have like 50% fuel already. Oof. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Sunless City, 190 meters, pretty much straight down. Oh, this might not be good. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right, we're okay. We're okay. I'm gonna run into a fuel problem real fast doing things this way. Whoa! Did I just zip around the planet that fast? I think I did. Okay, so this is not the right way to do this. Okay. Nope. Up, 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 up. Oh, crap. Oh, what have I done? I have bunged this up something fierce. Fuel level critical. Okay, okay. No, this is fine. My ship is on the opposite side of the planet. Maybe this is not fine. Oh my god. I've managed to find 2 different entrances to the Sunless City, both of which are blocked off. Okay. Ow. Alright, so this will refill our oxygen. I don't know if there's a fuel tank here. Doesn't look like it. But this is where we actually need to be. This is the way I know how to get into the Sunless City for reals. You have to go through that nonsense maze. This way, if I'm not mistaken. Have we already taken too long? I suspect so, but let's try it, see how it goes, right? Okay, so we drop down here, and I need to go up here and through... Ow! Ow! I think it's through there, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let's slow it down a little. These actually tell me where to go. Follow the instructions ahead closely. What instructions ahead? I don't see any instructions here. Ah, there. Okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet Sandfall, then turn left, and then we have to go up. Right. Right, go this way, and then there's a hole in the ceiling we have to jump up through. I remember this. I'm critically low on fuel. Okay. Using oxygen as propellant, that's not good. But we are very close, and there are trees at the destination site, so we might be able to make it work. Oh no! That's bad. I can't get out of here. There's no path, and without proper fuel, oxygen isn't going to boost me high enough. Shoot. All right, let's just loop. Because I'm going to die anyway. Ugh, that was gross. Okay. I'm trying to rush a little bit, and it's getting in my way. I'm trying to rush because Ember Twin fills up with sand very quickly. And if too much sand builds up, we actually can't get to the city. Or if we do get to the city, like, the places we can go in the city also start filling up very quickly. So that's why I'm like, I'm trying to hurry, but also hurrying is making me get sloppy. So we need to take a breath, step back. We got this. All right, here we go. Get off the planet. There we go. Now let's find... Nope. There she is. Head on out. Okay. We got this. Okay. Whoa. No. Wait. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. So where do I want to land? I need to land somewhere near where the crash site entrance is. Let's see if we can find it. No. That could be interesting, but I don't think that's it. There's the other ship. It's along the equator, isn't it? We walked along that little walkway. Let's see if we can find that walkway we walked along. Okay. Okay, it should be on the far side. I think that's it there. Alright, so let's set her down. Ah, shoot! No! Ah! Wrong button. Hold on. Oh! Okay. That'll do. All right, we've got our suit. We're all juiced up. Let's do this. Whew. Now I think the little path we walked down, I think it's right below us here. Though I don't see it, which is making me a little concerned. This isn't right. Hold on. Why don't I see the walkway? Where is it? I don't see it. How can it not be there? Shoot! Oh, this is weird. Ooh! Ooh! Ow! I'm so confused. Oh! Oh, the walkway is here. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Do you see that? This got knocked over and it like rebuilt itself. Okay, hold on. I want to go back up to the ship because I spent a lot of fuel futzing around there. Let's go back to my ship, refuel. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Now that we have definitely seen the path. It's right below me. Oh, wow. This path is further down than I thought. But it's fine. We made it. Alright, let's hurry. I don't know how much time we have. Okay, here's the trees. Restock on oxygen. Now, I don't know what we're looking for in the Sunless City. We just know that there is something else there. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're gonna hop down here and hop down here. Okay, left. And we're gonna go up through the hole in the ceiling right here. There we go. Not a problem. Across the gap. Behind the sandfall. Cross this gap, which we failed to cross last time. And here we are, the Sunless City. All right, now we're gonna hop down here, refill our oxygen, turn all these lights on. So that is the Anglerfish Overlook District. This is the Stepping Stone District. That down there, that big stairwell, is the High Energy Lab Trailhead. Ooh, an eye shrine. That's up there, huh? Okay, I want to go to the very bottom. It seems like if something's going to be missing, it's probably going to be down here, right? I suspect we took too long to get here, and what we need is down there. But now that we know... Yeah, see, there's something going on down in the depths of this place. We're gonna have to really book it to make it there. Alright, that's fine. Let's see what we can find from what is visible first. Ah, shoot. And then we'll do a real speed run to get here, now that we know how to get here. Alright, what is this? Stepping Stone Cave. I don't think that's where I want to go. I want to take a look at this eye shrine, I think. See, let me take a glance through some of these places. Yeah, these are the ones talking about the kids getting to the anglerfish through the Stepping Stone Cave. What's that up there? There's a smashed up door up there. Interesting. We're playing the fossil fish game tonight. I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance is easy to see now. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to look at the eye shrine. Also, is there something here? There is. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I know we've read all this, so I'm kind of skimming through it. Yep. Yep. Is there anything up on this ledge? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I want to go up there. Whoops. The gravity cannon. It said this was the eye shrine. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've looked at all this. Oh, what's this? Nothing up there. Whoa. Hold on. Interesting. I wonder if I can use the scout. Hold on. I'm wondering if I can use the scout to identify a way that I can get through this room. See, like, this would imply that that platform is safe. Oh ho. Oh ho. Okay, yeah, I think as long as I stay off the floor, it should be fine. Okay, that's that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. New room. What do we got? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. It's the same message as the other one said. What do we have here? If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Did something happen to it? Spooky. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. That's it? That's all you got for me, huh? Hold on. What do we got there? Hold on. What do we got here? Nothing. That's it. That's... I mean, I did get a small ship log update, but I haven't really learned any new information, unfortunately. And there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go. Okay, well, at least we discovered that. So that's something. So that's the eye shrine. And ooh, this place is getting pretty full. It says there's ghost matter, but it's not showing up on the camera. Let me do it this way. Yeah. What? Hold on. It says there's ghost matter here, but it's not showing up on the camera at all. Oh, there it is. Where is that, though? I'm a little turned around. I think that's outside the building. Ow! No, it's not! Ow, 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 ow. That is not outside the building. Alright, oof. Oh, there's a back entrance right above the gravity cannon. That's good to know. Okay, so next time we come here, we'll try going in this way. Go to the gravity cannon, and right above the gravity cannon on the wall is a tunnel. that takes us straight to the Sunless City. That I can work with. All right, let's go ahead and loop. Actually, no, wait. Before we loop, let me try to get back to my ship. And we can update the computer and see if there's still something else in the Hanging City or not. I feel like there should be. Ooh. Oh. Again, that's on me. Is moving too fast. Trying to rush. It's fine. We were going to loop anyway. Okay, so. Speed run. We want to get to Ember Twin. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Andale, andale. So, our goal. Get to Ember Twin. Step 1, get to Ember Twin. Step 2, go to the gravity cannon. We're gonna go through the tunnel directly above the gravity cannon. Onward! Quickly, quickly! Here we go. I'm not sure I could conceivably move any faster than this. Coming down. Beautiful. Nope, that is the wrong planet. Here we go. Okay, so we want to go to the gravity cannon. Where is the gravity cannon? There's the escape pod. There's the gravity cannon. All right, let's set her down right here. Beautiful. Oh, oh, couldn't have asked that to go any better. Okay. And now, whoop, right here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoop. Careful, careful. Beautiful. And now let's go all the way to the bottom. Ooh. What do we got here? The high energy lab. Is there anything else down here? Don't have a lot of time. This place is going to start filling up with sand real fast, I think. Yep, it's already filling up. All right, let's go to the high energy lab. Have we been to the high energy lab? I feel like maybe once. I don't remember. All right. Just follow the cable. Again, this place is going to start filling up real fast. Ooh, we could go down even further. I wonder if there's any advantage to doing that. Ow! Well, we're going to find out. I don't see anything down here. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Okay. We are not getting through that way. What's the trick? Is there another place I can get through? anything. Anything at all. Doesn't look like it. Wait. Are there quantum shenanigans going on? I don't... What was that? Interesting. I don't know. Let's try one more time. Nope, I am definitely not getting through there. The only way I'm getting through there is by waiting for this to fill up more. And then walking through. I cannot... It will not let me through that sand wall. So I have to wait for the sand to fill up above that line, and then I'll be able to walk over those plants. I hate having to wait for this. But I don't see another option. Let's see if there's anything up here. Oh, this is the standing stone room. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sand's filling up real fast. All right. It's been a long time since we've been... I feel like we did get through here at one point, but it has been a long time. So maybe there's something we missed, or maybe some of the new knowledge that we have will recontextualize something. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Ow! All right. Move, move, move. What? What? Oh. Scaring me like that. Oh my god. That's just mean. It's just mean. Okay. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. That's coming down through a ghost matter tunnel. Okay, we have some kind of bridge across the equator. I don't think this is exactly what we were trying to find, because this is definitely not in the Sunless City. But maybe there's something in the high energy lab that we missed. I don't remember if the computer said there was something here or not. So couldn't hurt to look around again. Interesting. Okay, what happens if we do this? Okay. What happens if I do this? Okay. I don't remember this at all. What is going on in there? What is that? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What if I do 2 black holes? Nothing happens. What if I do 2 white holes? What if I put them on opposite sides? Okay. What if I do 2 white holes? Nothing happens. What if I do empty cores? Nothing happens. What if I do an empty and a black? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing that happens is if you do a black and a white, then they connect to each other. But there was something weird happening where, hold on. If I put this down there, maybe not. Okay. What if I... No. Okay. I mean, that's just showing me how the black and white holes work, right? Alright, what do we got here? Records show Nomai arriving at Warp Receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing the White Hole Station. I mean, I'm devising experiments to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. I remember that. Right, there's this whole time thing. Oh, can we see that? There's this whole time thing where they arrive... Like, there's a brief moment of time where it's in both places at once, or something like that. Okay, hold on. What's this other scroll say? Our experiment has reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times. Pi is unconvinced it is more than an equipment error. We've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Uh-huh. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Hypothesis confirmed. This changes everything. Hold on. What does it confirm? Wait a minute. Nomai arriving at the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing. Oh. Oh, now the power is going down here. Whoa! Look at that. Okay, now it is very distinctly coming out the white hole before it goes into the black hole. How useful is that? Unclear? I have no memory of seeing all this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's make sure we get these in our ship log. Let me just... Okay. What are we looking at? Structures on each of the planets? The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Remy and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. Okay. I'm pretty sure I read these, but I definitely did not understand them at the time. So let's read them again. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the one we have at the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? I can begin work on this immediately at the Black Hole Forge. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we can model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Okay. So once again, everything's coming back to Ash Twin. Okay, and so this is the door to the high energy lab on the surface. It's now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay. Oh, and so that's like a solar antenna or something. That's funneling the power down. I see. Okay. No, wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. So now we can see. Now there's nothing there. Is there any difference between the two white holes? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's try again, making two white holes. Nothing happens. Let's try again with two black holes. Still nothing. So the only way anything happens is if we use a white and a black. Okay. All right, I think we're done here then. And this was new, so we definitely did discover something here. All right, let's head back to the ship. Which should be over by the gravity cannon. Oh, wait. Sun's about to explode. That means these go to... These teleporters all go to Ash Twin, huh? That's what they said. Where is Ash Twin? Should be looping around any moment now. If I I just hang out here while I teleport to it? I don't remember how these things work. There it is. So I wonder if the sand being ejected from Ash Twin is a side effect of this project. Well, that didn't do anything, did it? Okay. I still don't remember how these teleporters work, so that's fine. Right, I want to head back to my ship. And let's get there kind of quickly. Because I know there's about to be a loop. And I would like to... Oh. Here's the window into the Sun Shrine. Or into the Eye Shrine. We discovered that earlier. Alright. Let's see what our computer says about what we've learned. Ash Twin Tower designs. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Okay, so there wasn't anything new in the Energy Lab specifically except for that. Okay. Oh, we did learn something in Sunless City. What did we learn? The Nomai travel to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something old in the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. We know that. There's still more to explore here. Okay. So maybe we do another run for it? Like I said, the problem I have with this kind of mechanism, where it just puts a little spark and says, hey, you should check this out more, is I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. I much prefer things like, you know, when we were looking into the Escape Pod 3, where I'm like, I know what I'm trying to find, I just have to figure out how to do that. Whereas with these, it's just like, look harder. And that's really not helpful. Okay, so we can do... So according to this, places we've been that we can do more at. Sunless City, Ash Twin Towers, the Old Settlement. There's really not much left at the Old Settlement either. Nothing up there. Apparently there's something else at the Southern Observatory, although I've been there a couple times and I'm not sure what it's looking for. We did clear out the Hanging City, apparently, though, so that's good. And then, of course, we can take another shot at getting to the vessel. All right. I don't really want to go back to Dark Bramble, but that's like the thing that I most directly know how to work with. I guess we can take another look at the Ash Twin Towers. Might even be able to... Whoops, hold on. If I'm going to go out, I should juice up. There we go. Okay. Whoo! That sun is getting big! Yeah, there's Ash Twin. Can we just jump up there? Huh. Oh. Almost, honestly. Actually, we totally did. Whoa! Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Ah! Where am I going? Oh! Get inside, get inside! Okay. So, this is a warp tower, yeah? Where did that put me? Where am I? Departure time 75:05. Arrival time 75:04. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return trip. Okay, so these will teleport you back, but you have to start from Ash Twin. Okay. Is this Timber Hearth? Where am I? I think this is Timber Hearth. Where does this passage go? I know we've been here before, but I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is like a quantum cave, isn't it? We rode the rock to get here last time. What do we got? Mining site 2B. Sure. Come on. This isn't really what I want to be messing with right now, but the sun's about to blow up, so. Yeah, I remember all this. I don't think there's anything else here for us right now. Oh, I think that's the sun. Right, because they said that the Ash Twin Towers each link to all the other planets, but they don't just link to the planets, they link to locations on the planets that contain critical resources for the Ash Twin project. I wonder if one of the towers, because they also said, there was also that one message where he was corrected that the sun is not a planet. I wonder if one of the towers goes to the sun station. We haven't been there yet. Okay. So that gives us something else to look into. So we have two things that we can look into right now. We can go back to Dark Bramble and try to get to the vessel. Or we can go to Ash Twin and investigate the towers some more and see if we can identify where they go. I mean, like I said, I don't really want to go back to Dark Bramble. But also the thought of finishing and being done with Dark Bramble forever sounds real nice. So I think we're going to try that first. What is that? See that? Oh, that's the probe. See ya. Okay. Dark Bramble. All right. We got this. We got this. Assuming it doesn't fly us straight into the sun. which our autopilot is wont to do. Nope, 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 nope. I don't trust it. It was gonna fly me straight into the sun if I let it keep going. I knew it. I knew it. That's the white hole down there. And there's the quantum moon laughing at us, as ever. You overshot. All right, here we go. Oh, what is that? That's Timber Hearth. It just looks very strange with that blue spot. Quantum moon. All right, here we go. Hold on, hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right. So, here's what we're gonna do. Nope. Yes. Follow the beacon to the distress pod. Let's try that again. Follow the distress beacon to the escape pod. That's better. We know that we can get there without dealing with anglerfish shenanigans because we've done it before. Then we need to get from there, from the escape pod, to the okay, so it's in this cavity. So let's get over to the escape pod. We also know, well, we'll get to that in a moment. Let's just get to the escape pod first so we can turn this horrible scope off. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. So, now, we know that that from here, there were two signals to get to the vessel. And they went to the wrong one. Here's what I want to do. We're going to go to the Know My Grave, and I'm going to shoot a probe through the seed. That should give me the other node to get to. Here we go. Wait. Okay. Wait. All right, equip scout launcher. Launch. Let's try that again. There we go. It's still moving. Okay. All right. Now, I want to go back to the escape pod. Because we know that from the escape pod, they said they saw two signals and they traced the closer one. And that was the wrong one, and they ended up where they ended up. So I just want to confirm that. Yes. Okay. So, now. Last time I tried to follow that signal, we ended up in a spot where the anglerfish, we couldn't get past the anglerfish. Now, the key detail that keeps getting mentioned is that the anglerfish are blind. But even though they're blind, they still manage to follow us. Like, they still manage to attack us. I'm wondering, as much as I despise this answer, I wonder if the problem is the ship. Oh, I hate this. I hate not having my ship. But let's see. Let's see what happens if we go out there without a ship. Is it still infested with anglerfish, or do they largely leave me alone? Okay, here we go. Oh, look at all those lights. I hate it. I hate it so much. Here we go. Ooh. They're not attacking me. I'm just kind of drifting. I dare not touch anything. Oh, I hate it. Do I try to go forward? I can't tell if I'm still moving. Go! Oh, no! Okay. Okay. They don't like the thrusters. They don't like the thrusters. So, then, theoretically, I can get past them if when we get to that point, I just full steam ahead, we get through the portal, and then I cut thrusters and just drift. Just drift right past them. I think that's the only way I can do it. I see what you're doing. I know better. There we go. Now you can autopilot. I swear this thing's trying to kill me. All right. One more time. Let's do this. Got a handful of folks have shown up. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the gameplay. If you are, it would help me out if you'd hit that like button. Helps appease the algorithm. And more importantly, it lets me know that you're enjoying this and that you want to see more. All right. Distress beacon. All right. Okay, there it is. Okay. Yep. Now, I want to take the same steps as last time because I want to have that signal. I think having that signal tell us which direction to go is going to be critical. Okay, here we go. Yep. Now, if I look over here. Yep, we can put that away now. There it is. Okay. Yep, we're going to stop right there. Now, the good thing, though, there we go, is now that we know that the fish care about the sound of the thrusters, it also means that I don't have to leave my ship behind necessarily. All right, here we go. Careful, careful. I'm gonna come up. Yep, there's those big lights. All right, here we go. Back it up. Oh, okay, that's about as far as we can go. All right, here we go. We're just gonna gun it and cut. Ooh. Still moving. Not very fast, but I'm still moving. See the red filling up the screen. Think we're far enough away? Do I even want to go through the red? What am I looking at? What is that? That doesn't look like anything we've seen so far. All right, I think we're far enough away from the fish. Let's put whatever this is on hold. I want to go over to where my scout is. I'm very concerned about that. All right, but we got past the fish. Okay. Look at that. Yo, we made it! The vessel! Ha ha ha! Yes! Alright. You don't happen to have like a landing dock or something, huh? No? Alright, we're just gonna hang out up here then. And let's go check it out. Got my suit all juiced up. Let's do it. Alright. Looks like there's an escape pod up there, but it's still attached. So let's go down to this big hole in the wall. You say velocity match, but I'm still moving. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's turn our light on. Rotate. I think this is up. Spooky. All right. What have we got here? Ship log updated, trees detected, oxygen refilled. That's all very wonderful. All right, what do we got here? What is that? Ah, warp core. It looks broken. Can I... He was trying to... That skeleton that was there was trying to put it back in the machine, and it looks like he didn't quite make it. Okay. What do we got going on here? Okay, hold on. It'd be nice if I could stop, like, floating around while I'm doing this. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to start here and go all the way around. Okay. And then we're going to do that again. All the way around. Now at the bottom. And one more time. All the way around. And out the bottom. What? Admittedly, I don't really understand what I'm doing. No, I think that's what I want. Oh, okay. So now maybe I can put power to the other side. No. All right, well, let's see if there's anything... Oh, there's a... Writings. Let's see what that says. I'm going to run out of fuel at some point. This is going to get real ugly. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we found that Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Turnout, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. It's no myths, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clans for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Me, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Oh, here's another one over here. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight-capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Okay, so they were traveling, exploring the galaxy for habitable star systems, and something went wrong, and they ended up in Dark Bramble. They're unable to get their ship out, and they were just stuck here. So then they abandoned the vessel, which seems to be sealed off. What is that? Just a light? Okay, I want to... Where's my ship? I want to get back to my ship and refuel. And then we'll come back out and look around some more. So they launched the escape pods. One crashed in Dark Bramble, and they were lost, which we saw. One landed on Ember Twin. And I think the other was on Giant's Deep, if I remember right. Okay. It's annoying because it looks like there's another escape pod here that didn't get launched. The question is, can I get into it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go back. And of course, we're always working against the sun here. That is the persistent clock. Let's see if we can mess with this some more. So we inserted the warp core. I mean, I guess... It's just frustrating to me that this isn't anything. I guess the ship was dying, right? What if I go this way around? See, I don't know what I'm trying to make it do, is the problem. Okay, hold on. What if I did... Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to make it do. Is there any indication of like a shape or... Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's a lower floor here. I didn't see this. Look at that. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Eskel, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't be a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Okay, so they got the signal. They received the signal from the eye. I'm not getting anything in here. And they were chasing that down. Being a little reckless. Is this something? If I put the orb on this side, what is it powering exactly? On that side, it's powering whatever that is. On this side, it's powering this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, no. Stop. Let's see if I can... Yeah, and then that goes back down because there's no power. Ah, this is so disorienting. Okay. Okay. Put it there. See, but nothing happens here. Wait, is this connected to the thing downstairs? Is the thing downstairs different some way now? Whoa! Nope, that's the same as it ever was. Need to recharge the warp core. What if can I put the warp core over here or something? No. All right, let's get back to the ship. I'm going to run out of fuel pretty soon. Let's bring this thing with me. I don't know how much time is left. Where's my ship? We've been futzing about with this ship for a while. Shoop. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Can I just put this down, please? No? Alright, so what I want to do... What's the way out of here? There. I want to go back. Hold up. Is that the way I came? Maybe. It's hard to tell. No, it took me all the way out. I didn't want to go all the way out. All right, let's go back in. And I'm just going to go straight for the red dot. Now that we know how to get past the anglers, I want to see what that other structure was. Oh, we are not moving even remotely fast enough. Nope, and the sun's blowing up. Shoot! Okay, well, we learned some stuff, right? We figured out how to get past the anglerfish. We know how to get to the vessel. We need to examine... So there's something going on with the vessel's warp core that we don't quite understand. There's whatever that other structure in the middle of Dark Bramble was. No clue what's going on there. Let's go check the computer. We've learned a lot. My inclination is to take a pause from Dark Bramble. That's it? That's all you got for me? Interestingly, it doesn't say that there's more here. So maybe the warp core is a red herring? I mean, we know the ship is damaged. Maybe it just doesn't do anything. That feels really unsatisfying, but... Alright, so we have the red signal in Dark Bramble to go check out. But I think what I want to do right now is I want to go take a look at the Ash Twin Towers and see what we can see there. Because we know that the towers on Ash Twin are teleporters to locations that provide critical resources. Now, we've been to all the planets. Wait. No, okay, we're good. But I'm wondering... no, I want to go closer to Ash Twin. Yikes. Ooh. I'm wondering if one of these towers, though... Whoa! Can take us to the sun station. Okay, so... The question is, though, where are the towers? Are they all under the sand? Do I have to just wait for them to become accessible? This is a little weird. There's a tower at each of the poles, but they both have teleporter beams going up, which is not terribly helpful. No, everything's under the sand. Or ash, I guess. Okay. So that's starting to be revealed. Let's just hang out for a bit. I'm going to keep orbiting the planet. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the towers. What am I expecting? I'm expecting there to be one tower. We know that the resources used in the Ash Twin project came from all over the place, right? We know the ore was mined from Timber Hearth. We know that the power potentially comes from the sun station. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. See that? That's the, I think that's the Timber Hearth logo. If I remember right. So that's going to be the Timber Hearth tower. I think. We do not want that one. There we go. There we go. Here's another one. What do we got here? Oh, up. No idea. Okay. Wow. Ember Twin looks so close. Come on. We just have to wait for enough sand to go away. Careful. We don't want to get sucked off the planet. So far, I'm not seeing any other towers. We've only had those two. Which I'm finding a little concerning. Careful. We don't want to fall out of orbit. We also don't want to fall onto the planet. There's Ember Twin doing its thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's the Timber Hearth Tower, right? Okay, let's land for a moment. Ah. I just want to confirm. Got my suit on? Yes. I just want to confirm that this is indeed a Timber Hearth Tower. That door's all smashed. Is there another one around the other side? There sure is. Can't get through there. What's going on here? Some time has passed since I checked in with you. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Yep, we've seen this. I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Yeah. Okay, hold on. What if I... I mean, that's great and all, but if I can't get there myself, is this really that useful? Oh. Well, I guess... if it is Timber Hearth, I don't need to go there. I just need to prove that this is where that goes. If I can get the scout far enough over, maybe the scout will get teleported? I don't know if that's close enough. That should do. So now, theoretically, so we can go back outside. So now, theoretically, when the tower passes by wherever it's supposed to go, yo, that is not Timber Hearth. That is the Sun Station. What is happening to it? It's moving. It's like it's it's not stuck. Okay. 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 On the one hand, this is good, because it means that this goes... I was wrong. This is not Timber Hearth. This is the Sun Station. It means I really need to get in there. And I have no way of doing that. Now, we've tried just going to the Sun Station. That has not worked out very well for us in the past. I can't see a thing. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be like a second route up or anything. Let's, let me just take my ship. Actually, on second thought, hold on. Yeah, that passes right over the tower, doesn't it? Whoa! Uh-oh. That's a problem. Hold on. Buckle up. That means the sand beam gets bigger over time. Because I was planted there just fine before. What's going on? Where am I? Nope. Hold up. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Ah. Okay. This is a terrible place to leave my ship because I know the sand beam goes through here. So what's the deal here? This door is destroyed, we know that. So I'm not getting in this way. Oof. Is there any possible way that I can maneuver through here? I don't think so. Ow! 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 This is an incredibly stupid idea. Ow, ow. Nope. Nope. There is no way I'm making it through there. I mean, I might be able to with enough attempts, but that does not feel correct at all. Okay. Okay. Let's see if us sending the probe through the tower to the sun station triggered anything in our log. I don't think it did. Doesn't look like it. The sun station. But it says there's something else to discover at the Sunless City. So you know what? Let's go try that. Okay. Shoot, 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 shoot. We gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Right there. Go, go, go. We know we don't have much time. But we also now have a fast way of getting there. We're gonna come down to the planet. And then flip over to landing view. Okay, now we want to land right above the gravity cannon. Where is the gravity cannon? Come on. It's on the other side of the equator. Should... Why don't I see it? There's the, that's the eye locator. There it is, gravity cannon. Okay. Okay, let's... Set down. Beautiful. Okay. Make sure I've got my suit. Let's head out. Gravity cannon. Yes. All right. Now we have this fast way into the Sunless City. We're going to go back down to the bottom of it. This time we will not follow the path to the high energy lab. Whoa. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Shake it off. Okay. All right, here we are. Sunless City. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay. Yep, let's keep going down. We gotta hurry. We do not have much time. The sand's already starting to pile up. So, now this goes to the high energy lab, yes? Yes. We do not want to go there. Not this time. Let's take a closer look in these houses, because the thing that we're trying to find is not in the high energy lab. It's here. We know there is something else to find here. So let's see if we can find it. Okay. Wait a minute. Why is this not on? Do I need to turn those on, maybe? On. Okay, let's head back down. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. See, now this is on. Has this changed anything? Doesn't seem like it. I don't see anything else down there. There is something here that we haven't seen. Like I've said before, I don't like this particular kind of puzzle. I don't like, well, there's something here. Go find it. Don't know what it is. Don't have a hint where it is. Just, it's here somewhere. I much prefer the, I know what I'm looking for. Where is it? These are the kids talking about the fish fossil cave. We know that. That's fine. Okay. Where does this go? Stepping Stone Cave. We might need to go there. Hold on. We've been here. This is fine. Yep. Okay. I want to see what that is up there. Have I been in here? I think I have. I think this is the cave I was just in. What am I looking for? Let's see what this is. 3 minutes of oxygen left. I'm not concerned about that. Oh. Because there are trees here. So let's juice back up. Ah. Feels good, man. All right. What do we got here? Let's take this up some more. Okay. Where does this go? Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. Ooh. Ooh. I bet this is where we need to be. I bet there's something here. If we get here faster, there won't be so much sand. There. Did you see that? That's a scroll. Which I am certain we don't have. We haven't read. How can I get in there, though? There. There's a beam. There's a beam either from above or below. There. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going up. So if I can find the top of that... Because remember, the beams weren't active until I turned them on. So if I can find the top of that... Here, maybe? Nope, not that one. Here, maybe? No, wait. Maybe. Oh! Well, here it is. Is this what I was missing? Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part. Who doesn't love a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? I mean, I tried doing that, and I flew into the sun. I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That's it? That's... Well, ship log updated, but... Alright, what do we got up here? Is that the thing I was missing? That's the other problem I have with the, with this method of discovering things, where it's just like, you found something, or you missed something here. I have no way of knowing if the thing that I'm missing is even really notable. Although, this is the anglerfish overlook. We know the trick to the anglerfish. We don't need to be here. Is it trying to tell me that it is entirely possible to fly to the sun station? Is that what that's supposed to indicate to me? Because if so, I hate that. I hate it. All right, let's get out of here. Get back up to the ship. Woof. Whoa. Careful. Whoa. Okay. What does it think? Oh. There is a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin. That was the information I needed from Sunless City. Use the Ash Twin Tower. Right? It said Ash Twin, not Ember Twin, right? Yes. There is a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin. Okay. Whoa. All right, let's take a look at Ash Twin. There's a bunch more towers available now. Oh. Okay, this must be the Timber Hearth Tower. Why do I say that? Actually, this looks like the Brittle Hollow Tower, probably. Looking at the rocks. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the Giant's Deep Tower. It said it looked like twisters. That's the Sun Station Tower. But if we can't get in... What is this tower? That is the Giant's Deep Tower. What is this? I think I'm just going to acknowledge here and now that I have no idea what any of these towers are. I'm purely guessing. Apparently, I thought I knew, but as I look at them more, I'm like, no, that doesn't... Maybe I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what this tower is. Where does this go? Beam me up. Actually, whoa. I can go down? Why can I go down here? What is this? Here's our first delivery hour. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Okay. The Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you found on the White Hole Station that started this project. I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you. Stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. I'd be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive. Okay, so this tower is Brittle Hollow. I have no interest in going to Brittle Hollow right now. Yikes. All right. So let's go to the next one. This is Timber Hearth. You can tell by the trees. Okay. Okay, so this is the one with the kind of broken top. So which one is this one then? I don't know. The spiral, again, would make me think Giant's Deep. Uh-oh. Oh, this is about to get real bad. I don't want to be here. No! Shoot! Oh, no! Hold on, hold on. I can make it back. Ah! Oh! Oh! Whew. 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 That was something. Now, what I was trying to do is there was a scroll up here that I want to pop into the wall down at the bottom. Where was that scroll wall? Whoa! Yo! Was he here a minute ago? I didn't remember seeing him. All right, what do we got? Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. So where does this go? I guess we'll just have to try it and find out. We've got a black hole here, so it should link up with a white hole somewhere else. Not the quantum moon, unfortunately. Ooh. Hello? Does it take us to Ember Twin? Whoop. Sure does. Step on the warp receiver to return. Whoop. Okay. Why are there two towers here, though? Is the thing that concerns me. Let's let it loop around again. Weird that all of those planets pass through this. Well, actually, it's not that weird, is it? The way these towers work, they beam you across when they align. So if I can get from here to any other planet, then all of the planets must pass through from this equator line. Then all of the planets must pass along this equator, right? They have to. That said, having all of the planets pass over the equator while I'm waiting for this to work is really unnerving. That sun is so big! Come on. Ash Twin should be looping around any minute now. Although I don't know if this is going to work, because if the roof is broken, it's going to suck me up, isn't it? Come on, 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 come on. Whoa! Well, I mean... the purpose of the tower was to teleport me to Ember Twin. It did that, technically. Not quite in the way I would have wanted it to, but it did do that. Alright, let's speed along a little bit. Okay. I need to get back over there. Oh, hey, it's out of sand. Okay, okay. Go down, go down, go down. I'm low on oxygen, but I can fix that. I just have to get to the Timber Hearth Tower. Not that I remember which way that is. Here we go. Ah. Okay. I'm running low on fuel too, but the sun's about to explode, so I'm not too concerned. All right, so this is the Ember Twin Tower. And here's the Sun Tower again. So now the question is... Whoa, look at this. Is there any other way? What's going on down here? I'm out of fuel. Yikes. Whoa. Whoa. That's a screensaver. All right. So, we're getting close. We're getting close. It seems like the Ash Twin Project is, and they're playing with black holes, and when you go through the black hole, you come out before you left. All of this combined seems to be part of what's causing this time loop. Can I, let's, hold on. I don't have a scene for this. Hold on. Camera. Swoosh. There we go. Cool. So, we know that, let's get some, keep that up over there. Yes. We know that with the black holes, if you pump energy into the warp cores, the more energy you pump in there, the earlier you will come out of a white hole before you go into the black hole. It seems like them experimenting with all of this has something to do with what's causing the time loop. We know that the thing driving all of this is the stuff in the Ash Twin Project. This is also has to do with the memory masks, which is the thing that's allowing us to remember that the time loops are happening. Us and Gabbro and some third person that we have not yet found. So, and it seems like the energy that is being provided to the Ash Twin Project is coming from the Sun Station. So, I think our next objective is to figure out how to get to the Sun Station, and it seems like it has to do with the tower on Ash Twin. But we know we cannot get inside the tower, at least not early on. Maybe later after most of the sand is gone from Ash Twin. But I'm not sure. But it says there is a way to safely travel from Ash Twin to the Sun Station. The other option is supposedly it is theoretically possible to land. Oops. Yeah. It is theoretically possible to land on the Sun Station. But that sucks because there's no landing pad, and also you'll probably fall into the sun. So we're not going to do that. There also seems to be an open question as to whether there's more for us to do with the vessel stuck in Dark Bramble. And we haven't figured out anything with the Quantum Moon in a long time, so more to uncover there. In any case, my friends, I think we will be calling this one here. I've been playing for a little over 2 hours. Always fun to play this game and to share it with all of you. Great turnout again. You guys seem to love Outer Wilds. So do I. If you are enjoying this, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out. It lets me know that you guys are liking this beyond just the view count, and it helps YouTube to put this video in front of more eyes. So with that, we will call this here. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't catch the whole stream, make sure to check out the VOD right here on YouTube. And if you want to chat about this game, about any other game, if you have suggestions for other games I should play, head on down to my Discord. You'll find a link in the description, and I would love to chat with you there. With that, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you next time.